Hi everyone, welcome back to Baka Bitches. We are two 30-something-year-olds who love to drink and talk about anime. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to Hannah to quickly go through our anime disclaimers.
Yes, because you'll need them just in case you don't want sensitive ears listening. But yeah, this is fair warning, a podcast that we're going to be talking about there's going to be language, there's going to be cursing because we're drinking, there's going to be drinks. So
What the fuck are you talking about?
I know.
What kind of fucking language is
rude.
happening in
this
here?
This is bullshit.
It's a family show.
So sorry.
Please don't watch this with your family.
Yeah, don't do it.
Watch it in private.
With the door closed and locked. But yeah, so there's going to be language. There's probably going to be some sexy talk in here.
Some adult themes.
Definitely a lot of adult themes. And that ranges
references
from,
to sexuality.
Yes, sexy sex time and daddies. Lots of daddies.
So many daddies. All the daddies with an I-E-S. Daddies.
Daddies.
Probably some dark elements, some things that might be uncomfortable, death,
sex, violence, drug use,
heavy themes.
We're gonna talk about it all. So if you're a little sensitive about those subjects, please just be aware that it's to your discretion, and don't come at us for watching in dub. Okay?
Mostly don't come at us for that because we are Baka Bitches and we are not reading subtitles.
We are not. Maybe on our own time, but this is podcast time and we gotta go with the English. We gotta go with the English so we absorb it all.
Enjoy, guys.
Enjoy.
Hi everyone, welcome to Baka Bitches. We are two 30-something-year-olds who like to drink and talk about anime. And watch Hannah as she clicks her little nails around.
I'm a crab.
I don't have nails, I can't do this.
I have long fake thingy nails.
We are back after a little hiatus.
Yeah.
So for you guys, this is all normal. For us, we've taken a little break. We've gone on a little trippy trip together.
We did.
We've gotten a lot closer.
Oh, very close. We know our inner workings at night.
And now we're here
doing that thing.
Doing the recording thing.
So we might be extra unprofessional.
I can't.
Like that's some free ASMR for you. But yeah, anyways.
What are we drinking?
We are drinking, this is very new for us, because we are drinking the same thing but different.
Yes.
What Stephanie is drinking is some nice Bijou Chardonnay. It's a nice 2021, good-ish year.
Yeah. It's been sitting open in my fridge for at least 6 days.
Oh, hey, like it's just error rating or whatever.
Perfect.
Whatever.
It's perfect.
Yeah. And me, because I'll drink just about anything, and Stephanie is more picky.
Fantastic, Hannah.
I am drinking a nice Findleton 2018 Carignan. I don't know. It's a red wine.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
I probably mispronounced it, but it's a red. Stephanie doesn't drink reds, and I'll drink about anything.
And I did win that for free in a contest.
So it's even better.
So it's been sitting around for a couple years, and I was like, Hannah.
Yeah, it's aged.
Do you wanna just try this? Let's see if you'll drink it. Let's see if you'll drink this free wine.
I will.
And that's where we are.
Anything. Yeah. So that's our drinkies for tonight.
And we really needed that because we've gone through some experiences together, as we just mentioned, and now we're finally back animeing together.
Yes, unprofessionally, but it's fine.
Professionally, unprofessionally, animeing on episode 5 of Inuyasha, titled "Aristocratic Assassin."
Go on.
I got this.
You do.
The longer you stare at me, the more uncomfortable this is.
I won't look.
Sesshomaru. Sesshomaru?
No.
Sesshomaru.
No.
God damn it. Sesshomaru.
Very close.
Sesshomaru.
So close.
What is it?
Sesshomaru.
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 Maru.
Yeah.
That's how I have it written down, so I'm not sure why I'm not saying it like that.
I don't know.
Okay.
But it's fine. It's close enough. Everyone knows. We got it.
Hannah you guys, she looks at me with these piercing eyes that are full of judgment. And it
They're
makes
full of
me
hope
feel like
and support.
that's even worse. I feel like then I have so much potential to live up to, and I just cannot.
I am so sorry. I
Okay.
did that to you. I'm sorry. I'll just.
Episode 5, according to the wikis. Mm-hmm. This is what wiki says. Inuyasha's flee yokai. Oh, I called it yokai.
Yeah.
Servants. I don't know how to say this. Magoya.
No, wrong.
All right.
Miyoga.
Something arrives
Miyoga.
in which Kagome learns the truth about the deaths of Inu no Tasho and Izoyo, Inuyasha's real parents.
Yeah. Inunu Taisho in Izayoi?
Okay.
I don't know.
Also
that one fucks me up
those
too.
ones too.
Yeah.
I've heard it both ways.
Yeah, it's fine.
Revealing to be Inuyasha's half-brother, Sesshomaru.
You know what? Yes.
Hot guy,
Yeah.
along with his imp, yokai servant, Jaken.
Jockin. So close.
Damn it.
I know.
Confronts him. I should not have offered to read this one. Taking the revived
Izayoi
Izayoi captive.
Izayoi?
Izayoi breaks free and takes Inuyasha and Kagome to a spirit world where it is recognized that Izakoi's face does not reflect in the water.
Yeah.
Okay, I am done talking the rest of this podcast episode. You got it, Hannah.
I have to read all of them.
Go.
Okay. Okay, that's
Just
fine.
kidding.
So,
My commentary for all of this
uh-huh.
is very good.
I am so looking forward to hearing all of it.
It's not. It's not.
You were lying to me? Girl.
The amount of things that I wrote is more than we have on Wikipedia, but I don't necessarily feel like they're of better quality.
Yeah, I feel like the Wikipedia synopsis for these episodes are so short compared to like Romantic Killer and
They're pretty brief.
Very brief.
Yeah.
Very condensed. But at the same time, what we've noticed when watching these episodes is that a lot happens, but then not enough happens in the episode. So it feels so much shorter.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
So, I guess it's kind of the same for the wikis. It's short.
Whereas in Romantic Killer, a lot of things were happening every episode.
So much happens.
Yeah.
So anyways, we, in this episode, open up to a strange, but very tall, very handsome, silver-haired man.
Daddy. Sexy Black Moon Daddy shows up with Goblin.
With annoying Goblin.
That's what I wrote.
You know what? Accurate. Like, everyone knows from that description. If you just said that to someone...
Yeah.
Just in passing, they'd be like, oh, are you talking about Sesshomaru and Jockin? You'd be like, yeah.
Exactly.
That's the one.
And my side commentary to that is, they appear to be looking for Inuyasha.
I mean, technically, in a way, like, what they're really looking for is Sesshomaru's father's grave.
Oh.
Is what they're looking for.
I don't think I picked up on that.
You were busy writing notes. So
I was very busy.
And
like, don't leave me, Hannah. I got this.
And I've also seen this multiple times, so I have the unfair advantage.
Multiple times?
Yeah,
There's
absolutely.
like 1 billion episodes.
Only 126 through the whole
impressive.
series.
I love the dedication.
I just have a lot of comfort shows, and a lot of them are usually very long.
That's what she said.
Comfort me, Daddy. Anyways, besides that, I'm getting so off track.
I'm not. Continue.
I'm trying to talk about the anime.
So am I.
Oh, okay. So that's what's happening is the two of them are looking for Daddy's grave. I like that we both were just like, yeah, Daddy's grave.
Yeah.
Because in that grave there is something that Sesshomaru wants.
Oh, Daddy's penis.
Close. His fang.
Daddy's crown jewel.
Very close.
Do you get the double innuendo?
Yeah,
it can mean so many things.
Good.
Yes, it's true. This is the only reason why Hannah keeps me on the podcast, guys.
It's true. For all the innuendos of the sexual variety.
Okay, yeah. So that's what they're looking for. They've got intention. They're not just doing it to just fuck around with shit.
Yeah, he's not gonna go to a grave and like dance around his father's grave and like do seances.
Well, maybe he'll do that too.
I mean, it is.
It's just a bonus.
It is the fall season after all. And you know, your basic bitch is probably out there trying to do that.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, it's time for pumpkin spice and summoning the devil.
Yum.
Let's go to the graveyard.
Yar.
But yeah, that's not really Sesshomaru's thing. He just wants, you know, he's like, his daddy is kind of like a King Tut, I guess, where it's just, you know, he dies and he takes all the real cool shit with him. And, you know. Oh. You know, so anyways, it's a mystery where this grave is. So He looking. And he's using the annoying goblin to do so because the annoying goblin has that weird two-headed staff thing with the old ugly head and then the screechy girl head. And that, I guess, helps direct them to go, like, the right way to find the grave.
It makes Google Maps seem not so bad.
Yeah, honestly.
You remember when we Google mapped this past week and you were like, wow, so aggressive or authoritative, whatever you said about the voice.
Oh, yeah, she was sultry, but like aggressive.
She was like so demanding of like, you need to turn left.
But she did it so like
immediately.
She was like, she was like, you have to turn left or something. Like she had like a weird like.
She was very authoritative.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, so anyways, sexy Black Moon Daddy could definitely use some of that, but all he's got is some weird hobgoblin.
Yeah, just following him around.
All they have in feudal Japan, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, he's
it's
like...
the best they got.
Yeah, which is kind of sad for him because he deserves so much better.
That's true.
You know, he's kind of like that undiscovered Instagram model.
Oh, yeah.
That just has the weird follower that comments on all of his posts.
That would be me.
Yeah, same. Yeah. I would be the weird one commenting on all of their... It's fine. Anyways, I'm Jockin. It's okay. So that's kind of his thing. So he has this one obsessive follower, which is Jockin, who will do anything for him and is like, me lord, because that's just what everyone back then said. I don't know. They have this weird accent thing going on. A weird way of talking. But it's fine.
It's feudal Japan.
Yeah. So...
Translated.
So, I don't know. They're walking around. They get surrounded by, like, a pack of wolves. And it's like, ooh, very scary. And, but Sesshomaru is just like, no big deal. It's fine. Like, I'm not even scared, fam.
I got so much powers.
So he does. He's effortlessly.
He has hella powers, you guys.
Hella, like, just magic out the wazoo, this one. And so he easily kills this whole pack in one shot.
Like a boss.
Like a boss. And going on about how he needs this fang. And you're like, what fang? Oh. And we don't really know. And then I guess while he's walking away from the bloodbath that is this pack of wolves that don't exist anymore, the staff all of a sudden like flings itself out of Jockin's hand and starts floating around in a totally different direction.
Of course it does.
And Jockin is like, me lord, it's going a different way. That must mean that it's moving.
My staff is pointy.
My staff has gone rogue.
Okay, yeah.
And
that's what happens.
And then Jockin just keeps saying, we need to go talk to Inuyasha. We need to go see him. And Sesshomaru is just like so put off by this. He's just like, nah, bro, don't even. And then we kind of cut scene to an army, more or less, who is like, look, we've killed this tiny boar for all 600 of us to eat together. And because they're going to go to war the next morning or whatever, or do a surprise attack. Doesn't matter.
Of course they are.
Yeah, you know, feudal Japan, what are you going to do?
They're going to stabby some shit. That's all that matters to us.
Yeah. So, you know, it's kind of a menacing group of people. That's kind of what you're kind of told in this scenario. And casually, Sesshomaru walks into the picture and he's just like, I need a boat. And the warlord that's leading everyone is just like, you think you can get a boat from us when we're gonna go to war, like, literally tomorrow? Not happening, fam. Like, who the hell do you think you are? And he's like, bitch, I'm famous. And Sesshomaru is just like, you know what, you're not even worth it. I'm gonna leave this to you, tiny goblin annoying man. And that's more or less when Jockin uses this staff to incinerate the whole army. And they take a boat, which I don't know why they couldn't have just taken a boat and, like, not even had to deal with them. Because, like, honestly, Sesshomaru, you really gonna, like, ask someone for the boat when you could just fucking take it? Wild.
Take it.
Take me, daddy. Anyways. So, so they get on the boat. Jockin once again brings up, we need to talk to Inuyasha. Maybe he knows. And Sesshomaru is just like, don't talk about my brother. Oh, spoiler there. Don't talk about Inuyasha. Everyone knows this. It's fine. Don't talk about Inuyasha like that. Like, I'm tired of hearing his name, you know, so I'm going to drown you with the staff. You know, it's cool. So, Jockin drowns. Oh, I wish. So, Jockin drowns away in the stream as Sesshomaru is just casually, like, floating on. It's cool. And then
that seems a little extra, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's just how their relationship is.
Yeah.
Jockin just dies.
Not mad at it.
And floats away. And Sesshomaru is just like, I didn't even need you anyways, which is true.
Yeah.
So...
Understood.
So then we cut to... we cut to Kagome.
Yes. I know. I have hella notes about that.
Really? This is... Okay.
This is what stood out to me.
Okay. Go on.
Kagome comes back with her bike out of a well.
Yep.
Because she decides, as we've talked about earlier, like, you know, sexy black man moon daddy, he should have had a better GPS. He did not. All he had was some random goblin.
Yep.
So Kagome here is like, I'm going to come back, but I'm going to come back better. I'm going to bring me a bike. And as we find out later, bug spray. These are what she brings back.
Yeah.
This is what made sense to her. Okay, I don't know that we know the extent of everything she brought back. What we visually saw her bring back was a bike. The bug spray, I don't know where she came from. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
where that came from. Her
Yeah.
thigh gap, I guess.
She's just like, hold
It
on.
just got whipped out
Just
of nowhere.
right under her skirt. She's just like, I got you.
But I did write the question in here, Hannah.
Yeah.
If you had been magically transported to feudal Japan
Uh-huh.
and then got to come back home for a minute, but we're going to go back, what are your 2 items that you're going to take?
Ooh, that
Your
is
2
a
items.
good question.
Are they going to be a bike and bug spray?
No, because I don't know how to ride a bike.
Yeah, you do have short legs.
I do. A
tricycle.
Really do.
A tricycle and bug
I
spray.
have a scooter.
That would
used
be
to.
super helpful. You'd be like, look at my stick tricks, Inuyasha. You see that branch over there? I totally
I
get a
got you.
sweet jump over that branch.
But in reality,
Hold on, move that pebble. Move the pebble. The pebble's a little big.
I can't. And like in reality, I'm just constantly hitting my ankle with that son of a bitch deck that you have to stand on because it like twirls like a 360. So like, I mean, as a kid when I had a scooter, it would just constantly hit my ankles.
Oh.
'Cause
So you weren't doing sick tricks off your scooter?
No, I was not that kid, but I could go down a hill real fast on it. So.
Accidentally or on
No,
purpose?
like totally on purpose. I was totally in control. Totally.
You're just over here like, Mom, help!
She's like, break, and I'm like, eh.
She's like, get off the scooter!
No, what are you kidding? My mom didn't supervise me.
I know. It's the era we grew up in.
Yeah, it was the last generation where our parents didn't really watch us,
Yeah,
so.
but no, I noted that. So I want to know what your 2 items that you're taking to feudal Japan are.
Probably, like...
Wrong.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
You know, like, I feel like it would actually be pretty crucial for me to bring, you know, those straws that you can take and, like, drink, like,
Straws that filter water. That's what I wrote.
High five!
God
We're
damn
on
it,
the
yes.
same page. Holy shit.
This is what comes from sharing a bed for almost an entire week, you guys.
It's true.
We are on the same page.
It's true.
Hannah, you are 50% of the way there.
Oh,
What is the
shit.
last item you're taking with you?
Oh my gosh, now I'm nervous.
So we can be one person. I wrote my 2 items down. That was 50% of it.
I should have read that when you showed me the notes about the straw.
No, we got it. We got it down.
Oh shit. Okay. This is where you're probably
You
going
gotta
to
think so critically.
I have to think so critically. What would it be? What the fuck would I bring? That would also be something you bring.
Either that I would bring or that I would admit is better than the second item that I'm bringing.
I feel like at this point, halfway is good enough because then I could just be like, oh, I bring something that would also complement your thing.
Oh, yeah.
You
And
know?
then we could collectively have 3 things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, but at least we don't have to share a straw.
That's true. That's really gross. I don't like sharing straws
I know.
or spoons with people.
That's fair.
Forks and knives are okay.
You know what? I'll ask questions later.
Yeah. It's just
I
my
have so
personal
many.
problems, my personal OCD.
Let's see. Okay, so aside from the straw filter,
Yes. That was amazing.
I'm so impressed with us right
Me
now.
too.
Just for that.
Oh my gosh.
I will never get over this.
It was really good.
It was. I would say the next thing I feel like would have to be some sort of weapon. Yeah, this is
A modernized weapon.
maybe
Not a feudal
not-
Japan weapon.
Well, like I would say, I mean, because, well, I guess you could technically. I mean, a gun would end things real fast if shit
That would be very
hit the
helpful.
fan. But like I also don't have access to a gun in my life right now, so I'll like maybe scratch that.
Oh. What do you have access to right now? Like some nunchucks?
I have
Katana? You're over here like, I got my
do.
ninja stars
I do.
under my bed.
And my shuriken, phew, phew, phew. Like, I mean, okay, maybe not. I'm trying to think because technically you could get a weapon from anywhere in feudal Japan, right? You could just have a villager, just blacksmith,
Yeah,
just make one
you
up
don't
for
need
you.
a
So I guess
license
I
for
don't
that.
really need that. I just always feel like I need protection.
I always feel like I need protection too. That's part of where my other 50% of my question,
really?
my answer leads.
Is it?
It's the most protected you can physically get.
Condoms.
Is
For all
that
the
your
daddies
answer?
No, it's not. No, it's not. I happily.
I am thinking of nothing but protection. I am here for nothing but utmost protection.
But
for
protection.
my also protecting my butt. That's what I need.
I'm devolving.
It's so much fun in this episode. We haven't done this for so long. Like, we're here for this
great.
moment.
This is so good. I don't care if this
That's
stretches
fine.
this
Okay,
episode to an hour and a half.
So you kind of said a weapon, but then backtracked.
Yeah, I did.
What is your second item?
I have to think about it now because I'm always like, because I used to watch a lot of like shows like Naked and Afraid.
Oh.
And they would, each person was able to bring like one or two items with them.
Oh, yeah.
And
what was the most valuable item? Yeah.
In that
comes down to
situation, well, in Naked and Afraid situation, a lot of them would bring something like a really nice machete to cut things down because you'd have to build your own home, kill things
down, aka people.
Yeah, your partner. No, but
Understood.
so they usually do like a machete, and then the other things seem to be like, you know, either strike anywhere matches or some way to light a fire. Because they are literally naked in the wilderness.
And afraid.
And afraid. I also would be naked and afraid.
Understood.
But in, like, feudal Japan, like, even though a lot of that stuff is, like, ancient things, you can still get weapons, you can still get clothes, you can still, you know, light a fire, you know, you still probably have shelter. So, I'm trying to think logically outside of the filter. Straw filter, like what?
Sure.
Like maybe an air mattress.
Oh,
you
that'd
know?
be really good for your back.
Yeah, absolutely. My back is sensitive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think about that. I was not even thinking comfort.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta go comfort.
Well, this is why if I was stranded in feudal Japan, we would make the best pair.
Yeah, what was your second item?
I
need to know.
My second item for my protection.
Yeah, what is your protection?
So much sunscreen.
That's
I need
brilliant.
all the sunscreen. That was the number one
You
thing
know
that I
what?
wrote.
Okay.
I struggled to think of a second thing before I was like, straws that filter water.
Mm-hmm.
They make those. And that was my second item. I barely scratched that in before the episode ended because I've been thinking about this question.
Wow, that's wild.
Sunscreen was my number one.
Okay.
I'm
okay.
Asian. I need my pale complexion. I need my pale, pasty complexion.
Same.
Like, no skin cancer is going to touch this. Okay?
No, you're just going to be like
I'm
a thick
over
layer.
here in feudal Japan, just covered.
Smelling like either coconuts or bananas or just regular
something
sunscreen.
Tropical. Mm-hmm. Sunscreen. Yeah. No, actually,
All right. Hey.
a blow-up mattress is very smart.
You know what?
Because
I think we'd survive very well together, I think.
I get all fucked up sleeping on pretty much anything, even my own mattress. Sometimes I still wake up and I'm like, what is my arm?
What did I do? Why is this happening?
I understand that my feet hurt because of heels. I understand that my cheeks hurt because of smiling.
Oh, I was going to say your cheeks hurt from clapping.
Don't understand why my arm hurts, but it was only because I figured it out later, Hannah.
Did you?
Because I later slept that way this week, where I was sleeping, but my arm was like this.
Oh.
So it was not down and rested. For reference, guys, I literally just like put my arm up.
Yeah.
Like I was sleeping with my arm like 50% up. Like in a not comfortable way to sleep with an arm. But I later did it this past week and I was like, my arm is all fucked up.
At least you figured it out. Unfortunately, it had to take you a second time of doing it.
And I had to do it on times when all the rest of my body was also hurting. But that's fine.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, like I think
The mattress is that's a real problem.
Yeah,
But also the sunscreen, because like I'm not fucking around with skin cancer in feudal Japan. Like, they don't have good doctors.
No, their doctors.
They'd be like, "Oh, sorry, I guess you're gonna die."
we'll throw some like
I'm not
ginger
dealing with
root
that.
at you.
I'm not. I can't with that.
Yeah. So that, you know what, we do okay together in feudal Japan.
I think we would be doing better than Kagome.
Yeah.
Although apparently she's doing amazing because she doesn't have problems like a fucked up back.
Right. She's 15.
She doesn't need sunscreen because she's got the complexion of like a porcelain doll. Yeah. That just reflects the sunlight.
Yeah. Like, she's so white.
So she comes out with she comes out of the well.
Yeah.
With her pink bike.
Her pink ass bike.
And apparently a can of bug spray that we didn't find out about until a minute later.
Yeah, and her little backpack. Oh, and a first aid kit.
Oh.
Because that's important.
That's pretty smart.
She's like, one of the ththings that she wanted to do was use that first aid kit on Inuyasha.
Right, and so that's why she was looking for him like,
yeah.
Inuyasha, where are you? I'm gonna find you. And then she finds him, and he's like chilling in a tree.
Yeah.
And she's like, let me just, like, why don't you just come down? I'm going to help you, fam. And he's like,
You're
no.
grounded.
No, I'm fine. And then she goes all, sit, boy. And then he, like, boom. Like.
Falls, like, straight down.
That was the highlight of the episode.
Which is the majority of his injuries now, by the way. Because.
I'm here for it. We take a shot every time she gives him a command.
Yeah.
That would be a good game.
That would.
Yeah.
I just wonder how many we could get in one episode.
Anyways.
It depends. But yeah, so he has to come down without a choice. And she's like, Kagome's like, you've been injured. And you need to be healed by this tiny first aid kit. And I'm like, girl, like, you're of the hair, like, literally stabbed a sword through him, like, all the way through him to the other side of his body, like, 2 or 3 times, and you think your Band-Aid and Neosporin is gonna fix him. But he's chilling in a tree telling you, like, I'm good, I don't need this, I'm fine. But she's not having it.
Of course not.
Because, you know, she literally went to feudal Japan, saw him, like, arrowed to a tree, and then come to life. He has dog ears, but, like, she has not been phased since. But now she's unbelieving that this motherfucker is fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, at this point, she's trying to, like, get him to behave, and, Old Lady Ray is walking with children.
Right.
And
as old lady Rays do.
Yeah, they really do be doing that. And the children are like, oh, how do you think everything's going, you know, with the two of them. And Kaede, Old Lady Ray, is like, well, I don't know. I don't know if they're really getting along, but we'll see. And the kids are like, oh, really? Because look over there. And like 5 feet away, there's Kagome straddling Inuyasha and like trying to take off his robes.
Sexy.
And I'm like, you know what, girl?
Get it, girl.
Get it. Yes, queen.
You need
yes.
it. You need it. So take it.
Yes.
That's what I would do.
I mean, who could say that they've done these things with a half demon? No one.
Yeah. That's
where I'm
going with that.
I guess.
Yes.
I guess not no one in that world, but in the... Anyways, my point still stands.
Okay. All I'm seeing is the point.
The point is that they be fighting together about clothes, either keeping them on or off.
Yes.
And Kaede's like, oh no, children, run along, you can't be seeing this. And really, it was fine. And Inuyasha finally gets up and he's like, look, as he takes more of his kimono off, and He's like, see, woman, there's nothing on my body.
No,
And
we don't see Inuyasha.
no,
Let
go-
us see more.
Take it off. Take it all off. And he's like, I'm not just any whatever, like, I'm not like other guys.
I'm not like a regular guy. I'm a real guy.
I'm a special boy.
Okay.
And,
Pixar didn't happen.
yeah, take it all off.
Yeah, so he's kind of throwing a little temper tantrum.
Yeah, naturally.
And he just gets all in a huff.
Yeah, naturally, that's just what they do together.
Because he's fine.
Yeah, and he's just like, bleh. And,
It's kind of weird because Kagome's attitude towards him is like mild annoyance, but also so much like love and caring still at the same time.
yeah.
Like, no, you're like here doing the thing, and I respect what you're doing, and like I want to make sure that you're fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It feels very, I guess, traditional of this era when it came out, like early 2000s, like that mentality that women had, which is kind of different from today, because I feel like most women today would be like, okay, bye, peace.
Okay, done.
See ya.
Yeah, I don't need you. I'll find me a better man.
Definitely,
Daddy,
especially almost 20 years ago at this point,
Oh my
right?
gosh,
you
yeah.
know,
Like,
that
ooh.
attitude of a teenage girl at that time, which we weren't even teenage girls at the time. We don't even know.
Yeah, I think I was
2002?
Like, tween. Yeah, I was a tween.
don't even know.
I was a tween.
You could only hope at that point when you're like, oh, if only this was my circumstance.
I can't wait till a boy pays attention to me.
But
Yeah.
just
no,
that
it was
relationship
different.
of, so, like, she has such annoyance towards him.
Yeah.
But also such a loving desire to help him.
Yeah.
Not even romantically, but just like,
Sure.
I see you need a thing. I see you need the help. Let me just help you. And he's like, no, get off me. Fucking bitch.
I'm fine on my own.
Right.
And she's like, but I can fix you.
I can make this better.
I can make you better.
Yes.
Yeah, like, no,
So
that
toxic.
is
So toxic.
So toxic, but like such a classic trope. Because I think deep down, even now, even though a lot of women have a different mindset, I think deep down that's kind of our core. Because that's also my default is
We
like,
want to help. We want to
I want to
fix.
help. I want to heal.
We want to support.
I want to, like, not that I'm here to convinced that I can change people, but it's kind of my nature to be like, okay, I know I can't fix someone, but I could at least listen to their problems and maybe help them in that regard, or do little things.
Ear. I can listen and understand them.
I can hype you up if you need that. Like, I'm good at that. Like,
You're the true mirroring.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. Because I would be Kagome in that situation too. Because I would still want to help. But if he's throwing me attitude, I'm throwing it back.
I can't even imagine. I would have been gone like 4 episodes ago. There would be no episode 5. I would have been like, okay, bye. And like, done.
Not interested anymore, you big dum-dum.
So done.
Yeah, and
Unless
I'd be stupid. and
Inuyasha looked like brother,
Big bro.
sexy black man daddy brother.
People could be like, where are you getting black man?
No, Black Moon daddy.
You keep saying black man.
Oh. Well, because he has the black moon on his head.
Reminds you a little bit of Sailor Moon.
The Sailor Moon,
but
where they had the black moon crescent
but
on their
instead of
head.
like upside down, it's still like
it's crescenting.
Yeah,
it's full crescenting.
Yeah, it's a full crescent. Well, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking of, because also even saying black man is better than trying to say his name again.
Sesshomaru.
Exactly. That one.
You could just call him Daddy. It's fine.
Okay.
Number one
Sexy daddy.
I mean, as I said, like
white-haired daddy.
There's gonna be multiple daddies throughout.
Well, we have to identify them some way.
Yeah.
Are they all gonna have white hair?
No.
Okay. Is he the only white-haired daddy?
Mm.
Fine. Daddy number 1.
Yeah.
Daddy number 1.
Daddy numero uno.
Okay. Daddy Uno.
Daddy Uno.
We could make this full Japanese style. Daddy Ichi.
Ooh.
Daddy one.
Ooh, there we go. I like this. I like where this is going.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah. So, Sesshomaru, Daddy
Ichi.
Daddy Ichi. He. What does he do? I don't know. Like at some point, I can't even remember.
My notes.
Yes,
my
keep
notes.
us on track.
Inuyasha spits out some backstory. He hates his human mom, or that's what Kagome's picking up.
Yeah, that's perceived or whatever.
Right. And then we see Inuyasha's mom in the sky.
Yeah.
Being pulled by invisible flying specimens, aka thresholds from Harry Potter.
Exactly, yeah.
Weird goblins, airware, even on his mame.
Yeah. With chains. She is tied up with chains. She is...
She not having a good time.
She ain't having a good time.
And then suddenly Inuyasha and Kagome look up into the sky. And Kagome's like, wow, look, there's a beautiful woman up there. As if she's got like 50/20 eyesight and can see this shit.
She can. She's like 15. She got that dank eyesight.
I'm so jealous.
I know, same.
I'm over here. I can't see for goddamn shit anymore.
I know. Like I'm near blind at this point. It's fine.
Yeah. So then that's what happens. And then my next note was literally that was when Daddy Ichi shows up. And then I asked you, Hannah. Sounds like you're just taking a piss right now.
It's wine, you guys.
Hannah's also just pissing all over the place.
Because what else?
Hannah never goes to the bathroom.
This is what I do.
Hannah and I spent literally 5 days together, and I only witnessed her go to the bathroom like twice.
Oh, that
ever.
is.
Like she never went to the bathroom outside of these 2 times in 5 days.
That's not true. I went to the bathroom multiple times.
At least once a day.
Yeah, that's about right.
So anyways, my notes are just... Hannah, why does he look like Inuyasha but 80 times hotter? And I feel like I said that as the anime was rolling. And then moments later, it was like, I am your brother. Like, Luke, I am your father. It was like, Inuyasha, I am your brother. And you're like, that's why, Steph. And I was like,
yeah.
Like the revelation.
It was like so perfectly timed.
We came full circle.
I was like, oh, I don't really want to just spoil that.
But it was literally like a second before. It was so perfect.
Just straight up like, little brother. And you're like, I was like,
it's happening. Oh
my God. This is the connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, more or less, we learn out that, Sesshomaru, full demon, because his daddy decided to put his dick in a demon. And then, then he got the hots for Inuyasha's mom, who is human. So he put his dick in a human.
That's fair, because she pretty.
She's pretty. Very pretty. Gorgeous. Yeah. Gorgeous. And, Kagome really had a hard time with the girl math and all of that, and kept saying, so like, if Inuyasha is half demon and his daddy a demon, then what his mama? him mom human? Oh, Inuyasha half human, half demon? Is that possible? Like, this girl has never met anyone of a mixed race before.
Oh. Racist.
Truly. Like, just...
Yeah.
She is all in her little bubble. She's like, I'm full Japanese, so, like, that's all there is. So, naturally, she has...
It's just clicky click.
It's ASMR. It's fine.
Yeah.
So, like, she's having the hardest time with the concept that there are, in this world especially, people that are half demon, half human. Wild.
It is wild.
It's fine. So she's like sitting there trying to do girl math about that.
Math. Yes.
While Inuyasha is having like a mental crisis because he is now seeing his quote unquote used to be dead mom in this giant ass demon's hand,
Right.
being gripped to death,
Grippy.
with Sesshomaru like demanding that the demon squeeze harder.
Uh-huh.
And eventually Inuyasha cuts the giant demon's arm off, which drops his mom to the ground. Kagome runs over to her and is like, "Are you okay?" And Sesshomaru demands the demon use his other good working arm to do a smashy smash of his mom. And Inuyasha's like, "No," and like dives to get in there and block it. And in the process, Inuyasha's mom is like, "I'll protect you," and some sort of like lotus thing comes out of her in this shiny orb thing, and she like presses it towards Inuyasha, and they like the three of them, Kagome, Inuyasha's mom, Inuyasha, like all just kind of transport to a different world at this point. And Inuyasha's like, "Whoa, where are we?" And Inuyasha's mom's like, "We're more or less like into a world where like it's an in-between world, kind of like I guess purgatory, but like nicer."
Oh, right.
And she's like, "This is where I have to go to the afterlife." And Inuyasha's like, "Oh yeah, you've been gone for so long, I forgot you were dead," which is the weirdest thing.
Sexy.
That is the weirdest thing that I think he could possibly say, because like she's been gone so long, you forgot she was dead?
Yeah, your own mother.
You know, all right, you do you, boo. You
So
dumb doggy boy.
forgettable.
So, anyways, Kagome eventually wakes up because I guess she was passed out. She realizes that she's fully paralyzed. She can't move a thing. She can barely say anything. But she's seeing the reflection of Inuyasha and his mom in the waters that's nearby. And she notices that his mama don't have a face in the water. And she's like, "Oh, that's weird. I should tell Inuyasha." And she's like,
But I can't do nothing because I'm a stupid hoe. And that's where the episode really does
yeah,
get
it
off.
really do be ending like that. Like super suspenseful. So now we have to watch the other episode.
That's exactly how this podcast is going to end right now. Super suspenseful.
Yeah,
we're just going to end it. You don't
like
even know
this.
when. It's
Nope.
just going to
Just
end.
Baka Bye.